Hey, little guy.
Yep, adjusting my nuts when you started recording, so that's cool. What's going on, guy?
I have a tale of terror.
Oh yeah.
Usually you're there with my tale, or with any tale of terror. Well, you're the one usually telling the tales.
No, I'm usually a tale teller.
Yeah. Anyway.
Tail tucked firmly between my legs. I tell a good tale. Yep, that's the thing I said.
Shit,
Anyway,
God damn it. You know what? It's going to be better than this tale. So the more we postpone the tale, the better. I don't know. A couple weeks back, like a month ago, we went to this freaking place called Ivan's.
Sounds legit.
I expected it to be like a freaking Russian dude in there or something with like a tracksuit.
That's the only thing I expect with that name.
Yeah, I expected to go in there and it being like GTA 4 up in there. But it was just like some Mexican lady who didn't give a shit about anything on Earth.
Maybe it was she named it after her son, Ivan.
Well, here's the thing. Later I found out that there was another Ivan's location. The original Ivan's location was in downtown. Which you know, the legacy of our downtown, which is
just
cheap,
Chinese people.
cheap Chinese shit.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because half the stuff in this place was cheap Chinese shit. So I'm guessing there's a connection there.
Well, see, that's just a Mexican thing to do. They found something cheap. They buy it from the cheap Chinese places, and then they just resell it for higher prices somewhere else.
That's a good point, and it will come up later. I do want to mention something that I found at Ivan's that I unfortunately don't have photographic proof, but I should have gotten for our boy, Al. Mm-hmm. They had this sexy Stay Puft monokini slash... it wasn't a monokini. It was like a shirt, like a hoodie, but it had like a butt cut.
Hold on, wait a minute.
It was a mono hoodie. It was weird. It was
okay, like it was a hoodie, but it also
had
included
shorts. Yeah,
you put your legs through it.
Your legs through it, and they were like butt cut shorts, like hot shorts. You know, like a
onesie without legs is what you're saying.
Yeah, with hot shorts. You know,
damn,
I was like, what is that? And I was like, damn, man.
Where was the marshmallow? What was the hoodie? The head?
Yeah, the head, and then the body, and then the freaking little hot shorts. Your legs would come out of it.
Man, we gotta send that to Al guy. We gotta go back.
Damn, we should have gotten this. Unfortunately, the price could have ranged anywhere from 25 cents to $99 because the prices were whack as shit. It didn't make any sense. There was no rhyme or reason to the price system. Stuff that was 5 cents at Walmart. Nothing's 5 cents at Walmart, but stuff that was like $1 at Walmart was like $20 there.
Can't buy a motherfucking shirt for 5 cents, man.
Yeah, but then you'd have stuff that's normally expensive as shit for like $2. I was like, what is the pricing system here?
Yeah.
They also had a shit ton of like broken electronics, like TVs.
Like they were obviously broken?
They were clearly broken, but they were not.
Nobody was going buy or broken ass TVs.
Yeah, they were not advertised as, yo, this is broken, but you look at them, that's obviously a return item.
Yeah.
They had a bunch of those at insane prices. And you're like, dude, that's a freaking CRT from the 1800s. Why is it $17,000?
It runs on the Univac. Yes, that's right. The Univac was run by muscled men and fat guys greased in machine oils.
Yeah. The best thing, though, well, actually, let me mention one last thing. They had these woodies, a freaking shelf full of woodies, not Peni.
Okay, good you clarify. Harrelsons?
Yeah, Harrelsons. They were just there. Like, Rampart's a pretty cool movie. No, they were it was the figure from the freaking Toy Story 4. You know, the figure that was lining Walmarts everywhere because they overstocked. They had a shit ton of this overstock, and I was like, oh, cool. Maybe they have some of the other Toy Story figures. They didn't. It was just Woody.
What is it about Woody that everybody hates?
I don't know. It's because they overstocked. There were so many Woodies everywhere.
Yeah, but I see, like, that spoon guy. Like, really? That outsold Woody?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Woody was evil in the first movie, but he was...
Yeah, but by 4, he's a lovable chap.
Lovable chap, made me cry. Anyway, yeah, so many Woodies.
We say that as if he was still evil in 2 and 3.
That's
he wasn't really evil in part 1. He had evil tendencies.
Definitely evil.
I hear he's a Satanist.
He tried to kill freaking Buzz, dude.
He did.
Anyway, they had a bunch of the Satanist Woody, and I was like, damn, homie, Satan? And I was like, oh, cool, maybe they have some of the other ones. I checked the price on this boy. This boy was $7 when it came out. Then they put this shit on one of the overstock places. Then I'm guessing the overstock places threw it in the garbage, and Ivan's went and fished them out. And they were selling it for $20.
$20.
It's like $20. And then on the way out, next to the item
That's
that was
Buzz Lightyear price, guys. Not fucking
I
Woody
agree.
price. Hashtag love Woody. I'm talking about Harrelson, bitch.
Yeah, I'm talking about Tom Hanks.
I'm talking about Rampart up in this piece.
It is one of the greatest movies ever made.
Apparently.
On the way out, they had another Toy Story item next to the item that I'll talk about next.
Mm-hmm.
Which was the I believe 4-pack that was at Target, which was like $30, I believe. It had Bo Peep, the little binocular Buzz and Woody. Normally $30. They had it there without the box. I'm guessing because the box had the Target branding all over it. Dude, you get it for a price?
Mm-hmm.
$60, guy.
$60?
$60 at a freaking place called Ivan's. I was like, what are these prices?
Yeah, there's some severe inconsistencies going on
also, here. There was weird shit. Like, they had the Zords from was it 2013 or whenever it came out?
The movie?
Yeah, the movie. I was like, damn, how long have these been here?
2013?
I don't think that's when it came out.
Whenever it came out, whenever Dunkin' Donuts was doing pretty good.
Yeah, the grinding Zord.
The algebra. Whoa! How did you even do that?
Anyway,
the grinding Zord.
On the way out, I felt the crushing defeat of, damn, I gotta buy something. You know the feeling when
it's super awkward.
When you go into someone and you're like, this is obviously the only sale they'll have all day. I gotta buy something. Ivan was looking at me like I'm a Mexican lady, and I was like, shit! What do I do? Oh, here's the last. Sorry, I just remembered one last thing. Ludicrously priced thing. You know those freaking blockbuster puzzles that are everywhere that are not selling everywhere? Yeah. And they're freaking being clearanced everywhere at Five Below for $5 or whatever?
Some people say that the bricks of Five Below stores are just blockbuster
yes,
puzzles.
They're 5 and below, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Dude, $10, guy.
Nah, man. Come on, guy.
And then next to those, they had like the cheap like Dollar Tree ones that aren't even like brand name. $10, guy.
Come on,
I was like, what are these price?
Singular? What are these price?
Anyway, on the way
to Vincent Price in the background.
Like, yeah, you know what? It reminded me of that episode of The Simpsons where he has the egg shop.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this? Price back there? Eggs being sold? Anyway, on the way out, I was like, shit, I gotta buy something, and I saw this squid. Which one was it? What was this one?
You have 6 possibilities in front of you.
Yeah, I saw this man squid, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I had seen these on YouTube, like some person had one, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. I'll get one sometime, I guess, is what I said. I didn't say that, but I saw this, and I was like, oh, cool, it's my chance. And it was $5, and I was like, damn, homie, $5? $5.99 actually.
$5.99 is too much for this.
It is.
I'll tell you that right now, guy.
I agree, but it's plushes, and plushes are usually expensive.
And as aforementioned, you were in the pressure situation.
The crushing defeat of, damn, I gotta buy something. So I ended up getting that one, and I ended up getting this one too, I believe. I got 2, guy. $12 worth.
$12?
Flippin' squid!
Not even the fact that this is literally a flippin' squid. So you technically got 4 squids.
Yeah.
Though you got 2 only.
Yeah.
It justifies a $12 total.
Not even this mask was $12.
Damn, homie.
I was like, damn, homie. So yeah, but I was like, whatever, this chick clearly needs money. Ivan does.
I mean, she's got her own. That's the weird thing about going into situations where, like, we went to this comic shop.
Yeah.
It's a whole story of its own video, but basically the only reason we bought anything was because it was us and the owner.
Yeah.
And he clearly would not have sold anything else that day.
Yeah.
But really, the guy owns a fucking shop. We know.
Yeah, I know.
We know that owner is rich as hell.
But you still feel the crushing.
The crushing. What is that?
I don't know.
That sucks.
And meanwhile, you're like, damn, I have 3 cents to my name. I gotta get this squid. Anyway, so I got this dumbass waste of money squid. And as I was paying for the stank squid, Mom calls me over to the register and is like, because of course I'm not gonna pay for the squid. I'm like, here, pay for the squid, Mom. I'm gonna go over there and cry in the corner. And she was like, look, they got fish. And I was like, fish? They got fish up in there. How do they have fish up in there? I went up to the freaking register guy, and they had betta fish, the fish that don't need oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I mean, they need oxygen. They just can survive longer periods without, active oxygen.
AKA the type of fish we need in our tank because we don't ever clean that shit.
I agree.
Mad dead fish, yeah.
Yeah,
We've created super fish because they've managed to survive.
There's
only 2 of them.
There's only 2.
And it's a big tank.
Wheedled down from, was it 4?
You could fit a tiny shark in our tank.
We should get a shark.
And die in a second, guy.
Well, no, we have to.
The algae content is too high for that shark.
We have to get like 50 of them and create a super shark.
We're gonna get one of them motherfucking algae eaters. That sure sounds gonna clean the algae.
That's true. What if one day you walk in, I'm in there sucking the algae?
That would explain why it suddenly gets clean sometimes.
Yeah, it's gross, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, this algae was not clean in these fish. They had like, I want to say like 9 fish. I want to say 9. It was maybe like 6 or 7, but I want to say 9 fish.
Okay.
In these little containers. I want to get the number right because the number of the living fish was only 3. But so I think it was 9 that were there. Mom was like, look, they got these fish. And I'm guessing that was her. Well, later I found out that was her way of showing me these corpse fish. But at the moment I was like, cool! Please don't bring attention to these fish. They're super dead. What am I supposed to do with this information? So I was just like, cool, man. Dead fish! And that was like one of the worst moments of my life, dude. I was like, what do I do with this? They're dead.
That's like asking the pressure to increase
Yes.
to buy dead fish.
At that moment, I was opening my wallet to buy more squid, guys. Just like, please end. So, yeah, they had all these fish, and then on the side, they had one free fish. And by free fish, I mean he had a slightly larger container. So I don't know what the system is here. Like, do you gain your freedom to go to the bigger cell? I don't understand what that was, but the most disturbing part is that they had dyed water, like they had blue water.
Blue-ass water, yeah.
So all these dead ass fish, I'm assuming, died of dyed poisoning. So that was a thing. But here's the weirder part. Later we went to this other shitty joint, which we had gone to a couple years ago, and that's where I got these turds.
I like how they're completely out of sight. Yeah, the infamous. Random guy that's clearly not in WWE in a WWE puzzle.
Yeah, and if that place is just like garbage, literally shit on sticks is what you can buy there. So yeah, like 2 years ago we went there and I saw these and I didn't get them and I lived with regret ever since. But 2 years ago we went there and they had a freaking mountain of betta fish. And when I say a freaking mountain of betta fish, I mean a literal Egyptian pyramid of betta fish, guy. Like you would walk into
King K-Ops was like, hell yeah, fish? That'll survive in the desert.
I was like, damn, we're so back up in there. We walk into the...
You didn't put them in a fish tank. You put them in a 2-tank Hammond.
Good one. Oh, this video sucks. You'd walk into the store, and in the middle of the store was like, I want to say like from here to where your back ends. So I don't know what, like 10,000 feet.
10 feet.
7,000 feet.
You got an ass and a tail.
Yeah, don't step on your tail. You're the devil.
I'm the devil.
No one's gonna get that
reference, and no one will get it.
These videos are just to entertain us. No one else gets her dumbass reference.
Oh man.
Anyway, shitty Italian songs aside.
Shitty Italian songs from Italian horror movies called The Church aside. There's finally someone will get it.
That's true.
Anyway. So there's a veritable pyramid of fish.
Yeah, I want to say 6 by 6 feet.
That's a big pyramid, guy.
Fish, like there's no inside to it. It's just fish. Like how the hell do you get that much fish?
Is there fish in the middle of tanks?
That's what I meant by there's no inside. It's just full of fish in these little like containers, like tube containers, and they all have blue water. So maybe theory,
the blue water is food in some form.
Nah, homie. If we're going to buy those dead ass fish, it wasn't water. My theory is that you can import fish from China for very cheap. Because why else would these two super cheap Chinese importers have the same product 2 years apart? So that was weird.
Same fish.
Same fish, yeah. They're all
why they were
freaking
dead.
corpses and shit. So that was weird. But the one thing that sucked ass was when we went to that other place.
You say?
Yeah, it wasn't funny this time, unfortunately. We went in there and it was just lame. But where the fish used to be 2 years ago was freaking squids cheaper. $1 cheaper this time. I was like, come on, guy. And then they had a big super squid for the same price I paid for these turds. I was like, come on, guy. And then later we went to another shitty China shop, which was like the nicest China shop.
Mm-hmm. Was there bulls in there?
No, unfortunately.
Yeah, man.
It was just a bunch of shitty Chinese merchandise.
Whenever I think of bulls in the China shop, I don't think of, somebody that's crass and like, I just think of
Literal
the
bowl.
Far Side.
Like a bowl? Like a Far Side bowl?
Far Side, yeah, like Eric Larson.
Yeah.
That's all I think of, guy. Black and white, big, stocky bulls.
Yeah, like shopping.
Shopping in the China shop.
Yeah.
Never has that phrase elicited any other response but that.
But mildly humorous cartoon.
Me saying it now was actually a reverse result. You said shop. I said bulls in it in my head.
Yeah.
And then I just said it. I couldn't even control myself.
And then you like derailed my story completely.
Totally.
Yeah.
All because of bulls in
Does
China.
that even?
You might say that I'm a bull in a China shop right now in terms of your story.
Is that even an actual cartoon from the Far Side, or
I
is
sure
that
hope
just
so,
something you created in your mind?
I hope so because it's in my head.
I might have to look that up.
You must.
Anyway,
we
went to this last place, which several years ago someone called me Michael Corleone at. That was weird.
Oh man, why?
There's a guy in our area that apparently looks like me and is a singer, because I've had several encounters with people who are like, oh, you're that guy, sing me something. And I'm like, no!
What?
And it's been weird.
But not as weird as being called
Michael Corleone.
a literal godfather
He literally
of crime.
he told me to put on a freaking fedora, or a tilby, if you will. And then was like, oh yeah, Mark Corleone, right? And I'm like,
Maybe
no.
What? I don't get that, man.
He came up to me like he knew me and was like, yeah, you're Michael Corleone, right? And I'm like, no. He's like, yeah. And I was like, no. So, and I'm like, did he ever wear a freaking tilby in the movie? I don't think he did.
What is that?
Anyway,
some guy called you Michael Corleone and
yeah, several years ago.
But there you are now.
We went this time, and in the middle of the shop, they have a box that just says pulpos, which is Spanish for squid, or octopus, actually.
Yeah.
And guess what?
Pulpos is a great word, by the way.
Freaking $2, guy.
$2? Come on, guy.
So,
you paid $6. You got to get them for $2?
I could have gotten them for $2, so I ended up getting one last final pulpo with my color.
It's the final pulpo.
I do gotta say though, I picked up some Crocs that were not Croc brand, because I'm not a ludicrously.
Gotta get copyright claimed by Europe, guy.
Yeah, that's why I had to stop so pick it up. It's not Croc brand because I'm not freaking rich.
It's Pulpo brand.
It's Pulpo brand. But there is a better actual brand, and they don't stink, guy.
Damn, it was the Dollar.
It was the freaking Dollar Tree.
If you don't know, he bought some fake ass Dollar Tree Crocs, and they stunk.
Yeah, terrible.
So it must be the material. These don't stink, though they are cheap.
Okay, like if I wear them for a long time with the same sock, you get like a
that's just
footy.
Your
Yeah, it's just a
sock.
footy stink. But they don't stink. I've had them forever. I haven't washed them. They don't stink.
The other ones stunk immediately,
Yeah.
man. They were horrid.
Maybe if you get a real Croc, it doesn't reek.
You know those little finger puppets with the long arms and they're like really gammy, gross plastic?
Yeah.
And those motherfuckers stunk.
You did?
Yeah, and wear them on your feet. You just had them on your fingies and they stunk like armpits, man. Maybe it's because I scratched my armpits with them, but...
Yeah,
Good one, guys.
Just go up on that one.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I got a final update to this video. We filmed those several months ago, so you don't really know what I'm talking about.
All right.
But the final update is that Ivan's has closed. And that's it. There's nothing in there, and it's only like a month since we filmed that.
Yeah.
So it was a shocking closure rate. Probably because they had mad dead fish lying around everywhere.
Mad dead fish guy. Somebody had to have called some sort of fucking society on them.
Interestingly enough, we also went to the shitty store that I mentioned with the pulpos, the second one, and they still had a shelf of dead fish, and I did get footage. So here's that. That's a thing that happened.
Boop.
The new shipment from China, I guess, is mad avocados because every store in that strip just had mad avocado merch. So that's a weird update, isn't it?
You know you're gonna see a lot of girls striking them avocado poses.
The mad avcots?
Yep, avcots.
Anyway,
that's it.
Back to the video.
Boop.
Anyway, so that was a shit tail.
What's that fucking video we made?
Yeah. Don't step on my tail.
That was pretty good, yeah. Anyway, tell us what you think about pulpos.
Oh,
Do you give them?
how much would you pay for this?
Yeah, on a scale of 1 through 8, arms, pulpo arms.
Oh, if you were wondering how much the dead fish were, $150. It's a deal for a corpse.
$150 for a living betta fish is too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
I want to say that all life is priceless, but if you're gonna put a price on that particular life, it's worth a cent.
I agree.
Come on, guy.
This is dead ass fish.
Anyway, we gotta go to the shop and take a cam in.
Yeah, we do, man.
The bad part about taking, you know what? Never mind. We can do it. I always said we gotta take our cams elsewhere, but then we can't hide our hideous faces behind these masks because people will be like, "What? Is there a robber and a fucking squid attacking us?"
What's a squid?
Well, we're in COVID times, guy.
Masks are a free game.
Yeah. So then when we put that video up, that potential video up, all you have to do is digitally remove this area from my face and then the eye area from that video, and you complete my fucking head. Collect all my heads now.
Collect them all?
Anyway,
we're on.
Fucking video. Speaking of pulpos.
Oh, yeah, handsome.
Handsome
I got that
Squidward.
same day, I think.
At that shop?
No, you know what? That was another day. I just ruined that.
That would have saved everything.
It didn't.
Anyway, we're out.
Just...
This music, story times, all kinds of shit for you. Anything goes inside and I go a couple corpulent dudes. This music, story times, all kinds of shit for you. Anything goes inside and I